Hello, and welcome back to my channel. In this installment of my vintage jewelry collection, I will be talking about my collection of brooches. And some of these brooches I've had for a number of years, others I recently acquired. All of the brooches are vintage brooches except for the one here that's way up at the top. It is a vintage inspired brooch, and as you can see, it's adorned with many rhinestones. It's got one big stone in the middle. It's got a nice strong pin on the back with a C-clasp. I rarely go with vintage inspired pieces because I'm all about vintage pieces, antique pieces. So this was something that I just thought I would pick up because I thought it would look lovely on a suit or maybe a black dress. If you have like a V-neck dress, you could wear it on the center of the dress, or you could put it on a hat or a handbag. You can even attach this to some pearls that you have, like a 3 or 4 strand pearls. So I thought that was kind of nice and wanted to get that. I'll go ahead and start here at the very front of my brooch collection. Here I have a beautiful brush gold brooch brooch with a pearl in the center. It kind of reminds me of something that you would find in the sea. It's a very elegant piece. I've had this for some time now, and it has a nice strong back, nice solid piece, and I've worn that on a couple of suits. The next piece is very near and dear to me. My sister gave this to me some years ago, and I've had this for some time, and I've worn this a couple of times, and it's got a nice solid back. I'm all about pearls and cameos and things like that, so this is one of those pieces that I truly treasure and have had for some time. The next piece is like a really whimsical piece, and I really enjoy this one. This is a Playboy bunny brooch, and if you can get a good look at it, it's a black onyx with rhinestones, and it just glistens, and it's got a nice strong back on it. And I recently acquired this one, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what reactions I'll get when I wear this. So you can see on one ear of the bunny is just black onyx, and on the other it's sprinkled with black onyx stones and the rhinestone bow tie and his face, and then of course he has a black eye. So that'll be kind of fun. And I'll put him down and go to the next. The next in the collection is another fun whimsical piece, and I just acquired it, and this is a hand holding a martini glass, and as you can see, it's a diamante piece, and it is sprinkled with rhinestones. It glistens. It's beautiful. It's very fun, and I just had to have that one. Here is a 3 circles brooch, and it has little light blue diamonds or rhinestones hanging on the bottom, as you can see, and it has like a little silver chains holding it. That would be really lovely on a jacket. Nice strong back on it. Next in the collection are from the Eisenberg collection, and I've had these brooches for some time. And here is a diamante rhinestone brooch, circular, and you can see all of the beautiful baguettes on the perimeter and in the center. Nice strong back, and I believe this brooch is about 1950s. And here is another Eisenberg piece, and as I said, I've had this for some time. It's just simply elegant, beautiful on a dress, and this is my very favorite in the Eisenberg collection that I have. and it is made of pearl grapes. It has a rhinestone in the center, and as you can see clear stones here in the leaves. Nice strong clasp. And the Eisenberg collection is really worth investing in because these are highly collectible. The Eisenberg company has now changed its name to Eisenberg Ice, so that's something that you, if you're really interested, that you should look into. The next in the collection is another favorite of mine, and I really love large brooches. This one is about 4 to 5 inches in length. It's a strawberry diamante brooch, and I acquired it back, I would say about a year ago, and didn't pay very much for it. It's got a nice solid back on it. Nice brooch. I haven't worn it, but I'm just looking for the right opportunity to wear it. Next is this green brooch, and as you can see, it's got some a few aurora stones in the middle, and I think I paid just a few dollars for it, and it's got a nice strong back on it. And green is my favorite color, so I just loved it and wanted to add it to my collection. The next in the collection would be this clover brooch, and as you can see, it glistens. It's got pink stones and clear rhinestones on it. Nice backing. The thing that I like about a lot of the vintage brooches that I have acquired over this time, over the years, is just the quality. Everything was made so well. It was made to last. So it's hard to find anything like that in the newer pieces. So I'm so drawn to the vintage pieces. The next in the collection are two of my favorites, cameos. I have a cameo earring and pendant set that I wear quite a bit, and this cameo acts as both a brooch and a pendant. So I've worn that with black, and it just looks simply lovely. And the same here with this. It acts as a pendant and a brooch, and it's got a nice little chain to it. Sometimes when I wear this one, I will use the chain from this cameo and just put it on there. The next in this collection is this beautiful blue flower, and I would say it kind of falls into the gardenia family. It has a pearl in the center, as you can see. Nice bloomy brooch. On the back it's silver. It's got two brooches on the back, and I had to put that on there because the original did not keep, so it fell off. So I had to strengthen it with two pins, so it holds onto my jacket pretty well when I wear it. The next in the collection is a really fun brooch, and this is a Chihuahua, and I'm a dog lover, so I had to have him. He was pretty pricey. I couldn't pass him up, and he has green eyes, his pointy ears, as you can see, and he's got a nice strong pin and clasp closure, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on him, so he's just adorable. The next in the collection is a really fun, whimsical dog with a crown, and his eyes move, so when you move, the eyes move. And he's got a bow tie. I haven't worn him yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that. The next piece is a garnet brooch. Just see how sparkly that is. That's just beautiful. And this would look lovely on a beautiful brown suit or even a white suit. And the back is nice and solid, and it's got a nice big stone in the center. The next is an Aurora Borealis brooch that I have, And this is so fun. I didn't pay very much for it, and it too has a nice strong back. And this brooch puts me in mind of a ring my mother has, and when she and my dad would go out on the town, she would pull out her ring, and it looks quite similar to that brooch, except it's just slightly smaller. But that pen is, or excuse me, that ring has been promised to me, so I'm looking forward to getting that. And it's beautiful. It's a darker Aurora Borealis, so it's just a beautiful ring, cocktail ring, and I'm looking forward to getting that someday. The next is this beautiful flower brooch, and it has a glass center, and that's simply lovely. That would look lovely on a white suit, and it's also acts as a pendant. And this is a brooch that I acquired about a year and a half ago. It is a Travari brooch, and it's a pear with leaves, gold on the top, and it's just beautiful. So you can get a good look at it. It's just beautiful. I love it. I do quite a bit of sewing, so I intend to wear that with a beautiful navy blue dress that I have. The next in my collection is a Kramer piece, and I just acquired it, and I wore this just recently to a memorial service of a loved one, and got quite a few compliments. As a matter of fact, I lost the brooch. It fell off as I hugged one of my relatives, and I was kind of heartbroken a little bit, but we were able to find it. The funeral director found it and got it back to me. So, and I just gotten the brooch, had just received the brooch that morning, and I thought, okay, well, I'll wear it, and so it wasn't that it wasn't a secure brooch. I just had not clamped it down good. So I had it on one part of my blouse and then moved it and then just didn't secure it. And when I bent down to hug a relative of mine, it fell off. So I got it back, very happy. And I'll be holding on to this for a great while, but it's just one of my favorites. It's becoming my all-time favorite. And as you can see, it has a pearl in the center, and it has light blue stones, and it just glistens. Really, really beautiful. The next in the collection is I guess you could call this a sunflower brooch, and it is enamel, and it too has a solid backing on it, and it's a flaming red, and that's just really beautiful, and it's got the matching earrings, and these are clip-on earrings, really cute. Okay. Next in the collection would be two of my favorite brooches, and these are from the Joan Rivers collection, and I just love Joan Rivers' style. She was just aside from being an icon in the entertainment industry, she was a great designer of pieces, and she knew how to really pay attention to detail, and harkened back to the old way of how pieces were designed and made. Now this is a pink gardenia, and this is a ivory gardenia, and as you can see, I'll put the ivory one down. You can see in the center it has a little rhinestone there, and it's sprinkled with rhinestones in the petals, and of course it's got a nice strong back, and it's numbered, which is 1732. So I was number 1732 when I purchased it, so that's quite exciting. And I have the paperwork of authentication, and of course this is the ivory gardenia, and it's got a little rhinestone in the middle, and of course it's sprinkled with the rhinestones and gold and everything. And it is number 15, and it is a beautiful piece. Both of them are just lovely. The next in the collection is this beautiful flower brooch. I guess you could say it's like a flower child brooch, pink and yellow, and that's quite fun. I haven't worn that yet, so it's just a matter of the occasion and the outfit that I want to wear with it, and we'll just see how that goes. The next, and it is an enamel, by the way. The next is an orange flower, and it's three-dimensional, as you can see, and it's got green leaf here on the side, and it's got a nice pin on the back. The next is a beautiful yellow flower, and it too is enamel, and it has green flowers, and that'll look really pretty on a lemony yellow dress. Nice solid back. And this brooch here is one that when I just had some downtime, I made it out of fabric, and it's got a nice little button in the middle, and this would look really lovely on a navy suit or a pink suit. And I've got my little pin on the back, and so that was just something that I wanted to share with you. That's it's really fun. I like it. And the last in the collection is this turtle, and it has pearl feet, and the middle is a black onyx, and around the neck are rhinestones around its head. It's got a nice solid back. I've had him for some time, and so these are just beautiful pieces that I enjoy and love to share with the world when I wear them, and they're good conversation pieces. So this concludes my video on my vintage jewelry collection, my brooches. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.